pocket to shut down those interest payments, the better. The money that we've invested in our drone technology has allowed our producers to be paid more accurately, more timely when the adjusters come. A lot of the work's already done for them, so it's basically them just talking it over with the farmer, making sure everybody's on the same page and the check's in the mail.
It's not about the hours, it's not about the acres. It's about the legacy, passed from one generation to the next. At Madison County Bank, we see your farming operation as a legacy, as a successful business, as a crucial part of the world's well-being. For over 130 years, Madison County Bank has stood beside farmers and ranchers in Northeast Nebraska. We have been and always will be here to help you grow. Madison County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
This broadcast is presented by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com. Faith Regional Health Services. When you need exemplary care, have faith. And by Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is always ready to lend a hand in the communities that they serve. Log on to MidwestBank.com to find out more.
It's going to be loud tonight as Wynot and Ponca are ready for battle. A battle of the Blue Bloods in the Lewis and Clark Conference. Both blue teams, both very successful when it comes to their state championship history.
Yeah, these are much like the girls' game, two really good programs. And I think a little bit unlike the girls' game where Ponca's struggling a little bit this year, both these teams are playing well. So this got the making of a great game. I think for Ponca, they're one of the surprise teams in the state. They're undefeated right now. This is a good basketball team. And Wynot, they just play really good basketball. They're a D2 team, but much like the girls, they play up in class, and they're not afraid to do so.
Right. Ponca right now is trying to feel the memory of winning back-to-back state championships with head coach Adam Pulaski in the late 2010s, trying to replicate that as a 13-0 record and number one in our NCN rankings. Meanwhile, Wynot, with head coach Lee Hymas, just at the state championship a year ago, played Parkview Christian in a great game, lost by 3 points to the back-to-back champs, the Patriots, in that one. They're 9-3, and they have a very tough task tonight.
Yeah, this will be a difficult game, but this you talked about noise. It's going to be a loud gym. We talked about it earlier, too, how intimate this gym is. Fans are going to be right on top of the game. This one could get loud, and we'll see if it bothers Ponca tonight with the homestanding Wynot team.
Well, Ponca comes in as the visitors. They've got Dalton Lamprecht, who has been very good this season, averaging about 13 points per game. And one of the things that we were told as he comes into the game, he actually sprained his ankle, but he was cleared to play.
Yeah, he'll be here. He's a competitor. He's a good basketball player, about 13 points a game, but does a lot for this team. You know, he was one of the players last year that was kind of a role player. It's kind of his team now, I think. He's kind of stepped up, and he's one of the main guys here for Ponca. He's got to score well here tonight, I think, for this team to win.
Right. Ponca brought almost everybody back, and another team that brought almost everybody back, the Wynot Blue Devils, again making their trip to the state championship last year. They bring back a lot of players, including Dylan Heine, who is a tremendous shooter.
Absolutely, a great shooter. Another guy about 13 points a game, but as you mentioned, he's got in the gym range. He's a great shooter. Another senior leader, a guy that, in a team that's trying to get back and trying to compete for a state championship, he's going to make those effort plays here tonight for Wynot. A player to watch, certainly, for the Blue Devils. Devils.
Both teams can score, and in this one, classes don't matter. Wynot and Ponca coming up next on News Channel Nebraska.
Pre-game show is brought to you by Custom Sports. Look great for every game with custom team or business apparel from Custom Sports. Check them out at CustomSportsCo.com.
Diabetes is a health condition often treated by a primary care physician, but some special care could be needed from an endocrinologist. Let's meet one with Faith Regional. I'm joined now by Dr. Caitlin Brow, an endocrinologist with Faith Regional Physician Services. Our topic right now is diabetes, and that's a common term that people know, but they might not know exactly what it is. What is diabetes and what are the symptoms?
So diabetes is essentially high blood sugar, but it's high blood sugar either from a lack of insulin that's made by a gland in the body called the pancreas, or the inability of that insulin to work at other glands and organs in the body, or insulin resistance.
Now this can happen at different points in life, and that can be a different type of diabetes. What are the main different types?
Type 1 diabetes is where the pancreas doesn't make enough insulin or doesn't make any insulin at all. And so treatment of type 1 diabetes is actually insulin. And actually that can happen anytime during our lifetime. It's kind of a misnomer. We think about type 1 diabetes being more of a juvenile diagnosis, but it can happen at any time in life. So type 2 diabetes is when the body makes insulin, but that insulin has trouble working at other glands and target organs, so that's called insulin resistance. And so we actually are more apt to develop that when we are overweight. It can go along with high blood pressure, high cholesterol. It can run in families more so. A third type of diabetes that we don't often think about is gestational diabetes, and this is higher blood sugar during pregnancy. Interestingly, having gestational diabetes can put you at risk for development of type 2 diabetes in the future.
What symptoms should someone be looking out for and possibly get looked at?
Some common symptoms of higher blood sugar include increased thirst or increased urination. Sometimes you can have blurry vision or poor wound healing. Those are all symptoms of potentially having some higher blood sugar.
Well, Dr. Brow, thanks so much for sharing your knowledge.
Wynot and Ponca in what should be a good one, as we are less than a month away from postseason. And let's take a look, before we get this matchup started, at our school spotlight, brought to you by Currency. Currency makes financing quick, easy, and secure for machinery, ag equipment, and more. Visit GoCurrency.com. Ponca 907 in the town of Ponca. Beautiful golf courses, by the way, there in Dixon County. 96 students in the school, and they are the Indians. Meanwhile, Wynot, the home team, just 217 in the school, in this town, Cedar County, 48 in the school, and they are the Blue Devils. You talk about only 217 people in this town, and they've got a very talented and a loaded basketball team.
Yes, they do. This is a good I like this matchup a lot. I think, you know, you look at like Wynot, we've talked a lot about that. They're D2, they're playing up. I think this is a great opportunity for them, even if they don't win this game, just to kind of see where they're at. Because Ponca is an undefeated Class C2 team, so this is kind of a no-lose situation for Wynot. I think you want this sort of competition before you reach state, and for Ponca, even though you're playing down, this is a quality opponent that you're playing. You're going on the road, you're playing a really good basketball team. I think this is a good measuring stick, really, for both of these ball clubs.
Right. Obviously, you want to play well, but for Wynot, you're kind of looking up at Ponca, and you're saying, okay, you are the #1 team in C2. If we can beat them, we're going to be feeling pretty good about how the rest of our season can go and who we can beat throughout the rest of the way, because if you feel like you can beat a team like Ponca, you can beat anybody.
Yeah, absolutely. This is what I call an opportunity game, because again, if you're Wynot, you lose the game. Nobody really expected a D2 team to beat the #1 team in C2, right? So you want to play well, certainly. You don't want to come out and not play well. But if you win, wow, you just knocked off the #1 team in Class C2. What a confidence builder. I think it's a great opportunity game for Wynot, but I think it's also a good opportunity for Ponca. You want good opponents. Regardless of class, Wynot is a good opponent. You want to be able to play these sort of games. And I think especially coming on the road here and playing them, you know, sometimes maybe that's a little overdone, the road as to home in high school basketball, but I think this is a good home court advantage for a team like Wynot and a challenge for Ponca to come here and win.
Well, let's take a look at our starters. They just got announced. Ponca, Dalton Lamprecht, Tucker McGill, Tristan Bevelheimer, Zane Stark, and Austin Deniger. For Wynot, Zach Foxhoven, Dylan Heine, Carson Weisler, Andrew Haberman, and Chase Schrader. As Wynot wearing the hometown white jerseys, Ponca's got the all blues, and we are about ready for action here today. Head coach Adam Pulaski in his 12th year at Ponca, and for Wynot, led by Lee Hymas in year 24. First tip-off is right into the hands of Wynot, going up, misses the shot, but able to kick it back out. Taking a three, no good. That will be one of Wynot's scoring opportunities. They love to shoot the three ball.
Yeah, they shoot a high percentage from three-point land. They're hard to beat.
With the ball flipping it to the left side, down low post. Trying to work inside, off the glass, no good. Good defense by Schrader. This ball goes out of bounds and it will stay with Wynot. Or excuse me, we'll go back to Ponca.
Now for Ponca, as good as they are, they're not a really big team. I would say Wynot just as big, if not bigger, than Ponca. But Ponca really good at I've got a foul here. Really good at beating people off the dribble, and they move the basketball in their offensive sets very, very well.
Early in this first quarter, only 35 seconds off the clock. Ponca keeping possession here. Dalton Lamprecht playing on that sprained ankle, looks okay right now. Stark gets it off to McGill. McGill works inside, jump stop, puts up the shot and misses. Rebounded by Schrader.
What a great look that time, just did not get the ball to fall.
Left side, it's Foxhoven, star running back for the Wynot football team.
That's a popular name around here for football, Foxhoven.
Heine over to the right side, backs to Foxhoven. Foxhoven actually got hurt in the state championship game, but has a nice turnaround jumper here on the board, and Wynot leads.
That's a difficult shot. Foxhoven strong enough to get that one up over the rim.
Off to the right side, here's Stark. Very intimate arena, the Barn in Wynot, Nebraska.
It's a fun place to come.
Great atmosphere. This ball almost stolen away. Instead, Ponca with a chance for three. Got it! Big time, Tristan Bevelheimer.
Bevelheimer, even though a defender was bearing down, and just squared up and knocked that one home.
Wynot back with it, 3-2 Indians. Bounce pass poked away, almost taken, and it is by Ponca.
I got a no man's on there and turned it over.
Lamprecht, no good. Rebound by Heine. We gotta love the student section. Traveled from Ponca. They're on the near side. They're standing up on their feet, and they are loud.
Yeah, they're kind of the equalizers, aren't they? We talked about it, maybe a home court advantage, but that's one good thing with, especially with high school sports. You get a lot of people that travel to games, so tough to have a real home court advantage.
Here's Heine. Passes it left side. Weisler drives in and fouled. That's a little different. I mean, you look at the student sections. You've got Ponca, they're standing, they're loud, and then on the other side, you have Wynots, which is a good turnout. they're just not on their feet quite yet. There's Ponca's student section, got a Tom Brady jersey. I asked them if they're rooting for the Lions on Sunday. They said no, they're rooting for the 49ers.
That was a resounding no.
I don't understand why. Figured blue teams root for blue teams, right?
There you go.
Poked out of bounds, 5:25 remaining in the first quarter in this early basketball game. Well, Ponca last year started this season 15-10 ended the regular season 15-10. Went all the way to the district final before losing to Cedar Catholic 57-40, a team that finished third at state. Tough shot, got it to go. Beautifully done by Haberman.
Yeah, Haberman kind of threw that up almost behind his head. That's a very difficult shot, but got that one to go almost an over and back there.
Lamprecht to the right side. Good defense right here by Foxhoven. Lamprecht picks it up, goes cross court to Taylor. Lamprecht pulls up for three, misses off front iron. Easy rebound for Schrader. Haberman directing traffic. Dishes it off to Foxhoven. Gets a big screen from Schrader. Heine, deep three. No good, missed it off the front of the rim. Had a great look at it though. This goes out of bounds.
Yeah, you're not worried about Dylan Heine taking that kind of shot. He is a guy that can make it. We mentioned he's got in-gym range. That one looked good out of his hands, just a little bit long.
It did, yes. Had the nice spin on it too, was trying to curve it back into the basket. Behind the back dribbles here, Lamprecht trying to break down his defender, Haberman. Here's Bodlick. Lamprecht a three! Nothing but nylon as Dalton Lamprecht knocks it down.
Yeah, Foxhoven got caught on the screen there, and that allowed Lamprecht to be wide open there for that shot. You just can't allow a guy like Lamprecht open threes because he will kill you.
6-4. Schrader picks up his dribble, finds inside, open off the glass and in. Carson Weisler answers back. We're tied at 6.
He has a breakdown defensively by Ponca that time. Weisler kind of unencumbered all the way to the basket.
Lamprecht works inside. Tough shot. Gets the roll.
Well, if he sprained his ankle, I'm not seeing it. He looks 100% healthy right now to me.
Foxhoven twisting and turning into the corner to Schrader. Back to the near side. It's Haberman. Almost trying to find a screen, cuts inside, passes a little bit too in front of his intended target, Schrader. Ponca on the other end. Here's Lamprecht, looking good. Between the leg dribble, almost lost it out of bounds.
I think what Wynot's trying to do is make Lamprecht work really hard for his points.
And he sure is working hard, misses this one off the glass. Heine with the rebound.
That's the key, is to make guys like him work hard and make them expend a lot of energy trying to find his shot.
Big pass other end to Weisler. Now Foxhoven. Cut back inside, Haberman kicks it out, three-pointer. Weisler no good. Bodies on the ground, wanted a foul, didn't get it. Schrader with the rebound, back up and good.
Well, I like the fact that Schrader stayed with it. Short-armed that first one, but stayed with it. Got the second rebound up and in. That 6'4" frame, Schrader is looking good right now on the boards already with 4 rebounds.
And Bodlack kind of went to the ground. He turned to the official, wanted a foul, didn't get the call. Tied at 8. Here's Bodlack now on the near side. Crosses it over. On the interior, Deniger. Kicks it out, three-pointer, Jansen, no good. One-handed rebound by Bodlack, goes back up and in.
Bodlack got that rebound and went up strong with the basketball. Great play.
Great game so far, 1:14 remaining in the first quarter and a foul. Wow, this has been fun.
Yeah, this is what we expected, back and forth. I don't expect this game is going to be more than a possession or two either way, pretty much most of this ball game. That's just rebound. That's a strong one-handed rebound and a strong drive. That's called I want to score here, and you're not going to stop me.
I mean, you got a body right on you. You somehow get it right back into your hand, and you want to take it right to the cup, and that's exactly what Ben Vodlik did. A couple subs in now for Wynot into the corner. Block. Actually, offensive foul instead. This charge to Wynot's Kaysen Cook. His first time into the game.
Yeah, away from the basketball. So Wynot turns it over.
Ponca's having about as perfect of a season as you can imagine. 13-0 right now. Only 2 wins that were single digits. A 9-point victory against Wakefield and an 8-point win against Battle Creek. Every other win has been double digits.
Well, we were there, well, not you and I, but Eric McKay and I were there when they played Wayne in week 2. That turned out to be a pretty good win. Wayne is 14-3. But Ponca, you kind of saw what they had in that ball game, and they have really just kind of continued to play that sort of basketball all season.
Inside charge! That lights up this crowd.
That was Cook there, good position. That's an easy call when the offensive player, and that's going to be McGill, I believe. McGill, yeah, 23. Put his shoulder right into Cook. That's an easy call when that shoulder comes down. A great job by Cook to maintain possession there in that low post.
Cotner Cook took the charge.
That's foul number 2 on McGill. He's one of the players. He's a really good athlete. Ponca wants him on the floor. Right now he's going to have to sit here for a while.
Yeah, he's somebody who scores 9 points per game. You don't want him on the bench for too long. Pretty good scorer, 3rd on the team. Under 40 to play in the opening quarter. Nice pass out, 3-pointer from the corner, short off the rim. What a rebound. Nicely done by Bevelheimer. Bevelheimer has it across the court. He finds Stark. Stark inside, kicks it out. Down to 20 seconds in the corner. A lot of contact, pretty aggressive game so far. This high pass is stolen away. Weisler on the other end. 10 seconds in the quarter. Wynot down by 2. Here's Foxhoven down to 5. Foxhoven drives in, kicks out, 3-pointer. No good at the buzzer. Great look from Weisler. Would have given Wynot the lead and a little bit of momentum heading into the second quarter, but Ponca holds on by 2 after 8 minutes. Great game so far. Second quarter coming up next on News Channel Nebraska.
It's not about the hours, it's not about the acres. It's about the legacy, passed from one generation to the next. At Madison County Bank, we see your farming operation as a legacy, as a successful business, as a crucial part of the world's well-being. For over 130 years, Madison County Bank has stood beside farmers and ranchers in Northeast Nebraska. We have been and always will be here to help you grow. Madison County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back to the action in the second quarter. Thanks for tuning in on NCN. Ponca holds a 10-8 lead over Wynot as Lamprecht works inside to the high post. Bevelheimer 3. Got it! Fading back, Tristan Bevelheimer.
Well, Bevelheimer is giving Wynot something to think about. They're all over Lamprecht trying to keep him from finding the shots. Left Bevelheimer wide open, and he made him pay.
Averages 12.5 per game as this shot right on in through the defense. Haberman cuts through.
Now, Wynot's been able to beat Ponca off the dribble a few times here tonight. Went that one all the way to the bucket. That's a couple times we've seen that. Ponca's got to rotate over a little bit better defensively.
Lamprecht almost falls down. Well, when it comes to the grand scheme of the game, we kind of thought Wynot would be the team shooting more threes, making more threes. Right now, Wynot has 0 threes. Ponca's got 3 of them, and they've got that 3-point lead. Pulaski getting a substitution in now, as Jansen will check into the game for Bevelheimer.
There might have been a little words exchanged between players. I noticed the official, and he told guys to keep their mouths quiet.
Yeah. You saw Coach Pulaski take out Bevelheimer, gave him some words, some constructive coaching, was not very happy about that at all. Pulled him right back out of the game, and that's a big player.
Yeah, you want him on the floor, but you got to play under control.
Nice moves. Crowd loves it. Kicks it out. Ponca passes this into the stands. This place could explode at some point tonight.
That's one of those possessions with a lot of flash but no substance. It didn't even take a shot. Ball ends up out of bounds. Back to Wynot.
Indians with a 3-point lead. Yes, that is Dylan Hiley inside this 3, no good. Chases after the board. Heine's got it again. Working in. Off the glass, no good. Rebound taken away. Turner McGill with the board. Kick out 3. Lamprecht long on the rebound. Great box out there by Haberman. Left it open for Weisler. Now Foxhoven on the other end. Numbers for Wynot. And this pass is tossed away.
Yeah, you want to, you got to be careful with those sort of passes. That's a bit of an unforced error, just a careless pass out of bounds. We've seen both teams do that here in the second quarter.
13-10. Ponca with possession. Lamprecht. Low post. Tough shot. What a shot! Turnaround jumper. Good for Turner McGill.
Yeah, he's another one of those guys just strong enough to get that shot off and get it up over the rim.
The lead is 5 for Ponca, and this one thrown away.
Wynot out of sorts a little bit on the offensive end, not communicating very well. 2 careless turnovers here right in the last couple of possessions.
Lee Hymas, head coach for Wynot. You see him there. In his 24th year, his brother is Steve Hymas, who's actually the football coach for Wynot, who, again, went to the state title game this last year. 3-pointer here, off the catch and jump. 3 is good for Lamprecht.
Another guy that can shoot anywhere in this gym, and you've got to guard him. Lamprecht very dangerous from everywhere.
A pull-up jumper, and it's an 8-point lead for Ponca. Heine, step back 3, misses this one. Great rebound, kick out. Foxhoven back out to Weisler. Tremendous job by Cotner Cook with the board. Now he fires from 3 and got it.
Great possession there by Cook. Get an offensive rebound and then gets rewarded with an open 3.
4.5 to play in the half. Lamprecht. Man, he is quick with the basketball, and he's fouled. How can you guard a guy like that?
Well, I always say I like to untie their shoes. That worked for me, but otherwise I can't stay with a guy like that.
You untie him and then tie him back together whenever they're
there you go.
Not looking. Lamprecht, he's got 8 points early in this one. Ponca, a 13-0 record, almost lost it for Lamprecht. Getting bodied, almost lost possession again. Inside jumper, high post, good. Ben Bodlick, his 4th points.
A good possession now. Ponca starting to slowly kind of extend this lead, up 7 now.
Heine inside, gets fouled.
Yeah, Wynot needs points from Heine. That was a good take into the lane there. Yeah, not afraid to go into traffic and into contact. Trying to get the three-point play. A lot of contact here. It gets a chance here for 2 shots.
Not a miss you want to have. Dylan Heine at the free throw line. Heine averaging 13.1 points per game. He's yet to score. Finally on the board after that bucket. But for Wynot, I think you want to see some more threes drop. It's all about consistency. As we talked to Coach Hymas before the game, if Wynot is on, they are going to light up the scoreboard. But if not, they're going to have to find other ways to find the way to put the ball in the cup.
Yeah, they've been doing a pretty good job getting the ball in the lane. They have not been good from the perimeter so far.
Bevelheimer slips. Another three. How about Bodlek? No. Kaysen Cook with the rebound. Here's Heine. 6-point game. Heine working inside, trying to do it himself. Fouled on the floor. It is something we talked about before the game about how Wynot, again, the barn is beautiful, but it's not a hardwood floor. It's a little bit of a different material. Here's Cook all the way up and got it to go. Kuttner Cook's got 5.
Cook with a good cut. Got into the lane there. That's exactly what Wynot needs, is some easy looks, and you got to cash those in. They did there.
Hymas telling his team to press up. Bevelheimer with the ball. It's a 4-point game. 3:02 to play in the second quarter. Working inside. Tough shot and a foul. That sends Zane Stark to the free throw line, averaging 4.8 points per game. An opportunity from the charity stripe for Stark.
And Stark catches the ball in the lane and threw a fake there. I don't know if he got kicked in the leg or what. He kind of come up limping after that shot.
Free throw good.
A jump stop in the lane. He might have got kneed a little bit there. Tell you what, there's nothing, I don't think it happened there, but nothing more painful than colliding knees with another player. Some of those really hurt, but I don't think that happened there. He appears to be 100%.
There's the rebound off the miss, and I was kind of wondering why the Wynot student section wasn't standing. Ponca's was, but Ponca also has nobody sitting behind them. Wynot has a lot of parents behind them, but now they are standing. Foxhoven inside, that's a tough shot. Goes through the hands of Cook on the rebound. Kicks out to the right side. Driving in, tough shot off the glass. It twirls on in for Tucker McGill. He's got 7.
And McGill, just a junior. He's got a bright future. Really good athlete.
Deep three, Heine, no good. Schrader trying to chase after the board. Picked up by McGill. McGill back inside, fouled. Got to be careful here if you're the Blue Devils not to kind of lose control. Been sticking with Ponca blow for blow.
Yeah, you got to shut off the basketball. Can't allow that sort of penetration. But this Ponca team's got some really quick guys, some good athletes. McGill's one of them. And certainly Dalton Lamprecht, we've seen what he can do. And here you're reaching for the basketball there. You need to slide your feet over, get in front of him, and force him to either back out or get rid of the basketball. You don't want to reach as a player is driving into the lane.
8-point game after the free throw good from McGill. Haberman up the court, gets it to Heine. Here's Wiesler. Under 2 to play in the quarter. Wiesler lost it. Bevelheimer comes up with the basketball. Turnovers now for Wynot, giving free possessions to the Indians.
Yeah, we've got 5 turnovers here in the first half, but you're right. You just can't give those possessions away when you're trailing by 8.
Against the #1 team in C2. McGill turns, runs, jump stop off the glass, no. 1:20 to play in the half.
I like McGill taking him off the dribble there. He's been tough to keep out of the lane.
Weisler into a sea of bodies, and he's down hard. Carson Weisler grabbing his leg. He's back up.
He might have got hit in the stomach there, maybe.
Got back up pretty quickly. It's good to see.
Appears to be okay. This game has turned quite physical. Both these teams are very competitive, and they're not too many times are they going to give up anything easy, especially there in the middle of the lane.
Check it out again here.
Oh, I think right there. Yep.
Ooh.
Right on that knee, it looked like he might have took one in the hip there.
Weisler off the catch. Foxhoven inside. Schrader's got the size advantage, draws the foul, couldn't finish, but going to the line for two.
Well, it seems like that's an area Wynot could exploit a little bit. That 6'4" frame of Schroeder there. Let's see it here. Bevelheimer's got a few inches on Bevelheimer. Does a good job to get him in the air and draw the foul. But now you got to make free throws, though.
Yeah, if you're Chase Schrader, you got to knock that down. And I mean, he's been very talented. He was a wide receiver on the football team. Catches a lot of touchdowns from Dylan Heine as they went to state this year. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. Back to a 7-point game. A football score, 24-17. Under a minute in the half. Ponca not in a hurry. McGill inside, gives it out to Lamprecht. Back inside, Stark fakes the pass out and is fouled. Sends Zane Stark back to the free throw line. He went 1 of 2 there a moment ago.
I just like the aggressiveness Ponca is showing right now. It doesn't really matter who it is. They're looking to get the ball in the paint and attack. And it's played well for them to miss that free throw, but they're drawing a lot of fouls and they're having a lot of opportunities right now to make free throws.
Two teams playing for it all right now in the Lewis and Clark Conference. Both free throws missed from Stark. Haberman inside, kicks it out. Almost a gnarly pass that went out of bounds. Schrader backs down his defender. Tough shot, no good off the glass. Pulaski calling for the final shot here. 10 seconds. Here's Bevelheimer. Down to 3. Bevelheimer slips, puts up the 3. No good. And that ends our first half of basketball. Physical, fast, and fun. Ponca with the lead over Wynot, the #1 team in C2. Indians up 24-17 over the Class D2 Blue Devils. Halftime coverage, stats, highlights, and more are coming up on News Channel Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
At Faith Regional Physician Services, our specialists come from all over the world to provide world-class care. They are drawn to Faith Regional because of the ability to live and practice in an advanced medical community coupled with the small-town values that you also value and cherish. We understand that building a relationship with your provider is important. You can feel confident when choosing a Faith Regional physician that you are choosing more than just a provider. You are choosing someone you see in your community that you can trust knows you and your family and is committed to your health and wellness. From family medicine to specialized surgical care, our team of over 125 specialists and surgeons are dedicated to providing you with exemplary care. Serving over 20 communities across Nebraska, finding a provider close to you is easy to do. Faith Regional Physician Services. Care provided by your friends, family, and neighbors is the Faith difference.
Fields, farms, communities. That's Farmers Pride. Our purpose is simple. We help farmers feed the world. We bring value to our communities by investing in what matters to people, because we are from here, work here, and live here. We believe in cooperatives, locally owned, locally operated, and locally controlled. In the field, on your farm, in your community. That's Farmers Pride.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously, we want to dress sharp, we have pride in what we do.
And we're gonna wear those yellow jackets to show people that we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
My son, Christopher Parado, was 20 years old when he was prescribed opioids. It took him 5 days to get addicted. I'm not supposed to be the one to go get his suit and tie and pick which sneakers that I'm gonna bury him in. My son overdosed at the age of 22 years old.
NZN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big-ticket items? Currency is here to help. Visit gocurrency.com for details. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health System. Affordable, accessible, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
When you're a small ag bank in rural Nebraska, it's easy for people to assume you're like all other banks. But then you realize it doesn't have to be this way. There is a better way. And you're willing to make the sacrifices to change the future of your bank and your customers forever.
Security Bank, honored for award-winning banking practices.
Back and forth in that first half of basketball between the number 1 13-0 Ponca Indians in Class C2 and the very good 9-3 Wynot boys. Right now, Indians up 24-17 over the Blue Devils. Kaylin Debin and Lou Siefker joining you on News Channel Nebraska today. And what are some of the things that you noticed in that first half of play from both teams? Why is Ponca leading by 7 points against this Wynot squad?
Well, I think one thing Ponca's been able to do is just get the ball in the paint. I mean, they've been the stronger team. I think they've had better opportunities, and this has been a physical game. I think both teams trying to do that. I just think Ponca has been a little bit better and a little bit stronger at getting the ball inside and finding shots in the paint. And then certainly you've got guys like Bevelheimer and Dalton Lamprecht that are threats from the outside. But I think if you can go inside first and then come back outside, you know, a team like Ponca, that's one thing that makes them dangerous. I think they're very multifaceted. They can do both equally well. And one thing I'm impressed with Ponca is they're not a tall team, but they're physical and they're good athletes and they know how to play the game. And they've shown that. That's one reason they're 13-0 and they're only up 7, but a chance here to pick up a big road win if they continue to play the way they did here in the first half, in the second half.
It's been a physical game of basketball. Let's take a look at our halftime highlights. How about that turnaround jumper from Foxhoven?
Yeah, strong young man. He got that shot up and in.
Very good basketball player, and then Ponca tries to answer, and they do. It's Tristan Bevelheimer. His only points came from distance there on that three. Meanwhile, inside, Haberman with the behind the rim shot. Got it up and under. Now on the other end, this is a nice shot, turning around the three-pointer from Lamprecht. Man, he's been so good cutting down his defenders and, of course, finding open shots. There's another three. That's Bevelheimer with the bucket.
Yeah, Bevelheimer, he's kind of that equalizer out there. He's able to make those three-point shots. And Lamprecht, you know what you're going to get out of him. But he's a guy you just cannot allow space on. You've got to get up on him, and he's quick enough to blow around you, but you can't give him open threes.
Cook answered back with a three in the corner for Wynot, cut that deficit to 4, but Ponca was able to reach it up to 7. 24-17 at the break. Ponca and Wynot. It's been a fun one so far, physical, and I'm sure we're going to see much of the same in that second half. I noticed the three-pointing for Ponca has kind of been the key for me. 4 threes in that first half compared to just 1 for Wynot, and the Blue Devils are a three-point shooting team. Also, Dylan Heine, 13 points on the season per game. He's got 1.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned that with the three-point shooting for Ponca. Again, I go back. I think their three-point shooting has been good because they've been able to get the ball in the lane. When you get the ball in the lane and you do good things there, that just forces the defense to kind of collapse a little bit. And they've had guys like Bevelheimer and Lamprecht can shoot it. He can get his shot anytime he wants to, but they've been able to get the open threes. But what you just said about Heine, I think is huge. I mean, that's Wynot has a chance to win this game. I think Heine's got to have a big second half. Ponca did a good job on him, held him to 1 point. He didn't get a lot of looks in that first half. I think if that continues, then it's going to be a tough road to hoe here for Wynot to come back and win without Heine's points.
Second half is coming your way. 24-17, Ponca over Wynot on News Channel Nebraska.
At Faith Regional Rehabilitation Therapies, we are here for you every step of the way on your journey to recovery and growth. Our new location allows our team of expert physical, occupational, and speech therapists to guide you through a personalized journey to recover at the largest facility in Northeast Nebraska. Designed with your comfort and goals in mind, our facility features the most innovative equipment, a top-of-the-line pool for aquatic therapy, large private exam rooms, a full functioning living space to simulate in-home therapy, and a complete sports performance area featuring 40 yards of turf. Whether you are recovering from an injury or surgery, aiming for peak performance, or just wanting to move pain-free, our therapists are your partners in progress, providing one-to-one sessions every time. Faith Regional Rehabilitation Therapies. Personalized recovery and growth is the Faith difference.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Central Valley Ag, working with farmers in growing agriculture together. And by Security Bank, my kind of bank, with locations in Laurel, Hardington, Osmond, Coleridge, and Allen.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
(24-17), Ponca with the lead over Wynot as we get started in our third quarter of action. My name is Kalen Devin. Joined alongside me is Lou Siefker, and Wynot gets the basketball as we get this game going. Blue Devils need to find some offense, trying to answer back some scoring, and looking for Dylan Heine to do that.
They're going to try to get him some open looks. And it's important for Heine not to force things here, try to allow the game to come to him and allow his teammates to help him out.
Foxhoven helps out in the best way possible. Starts off with a 3 to open up the third quarter.
That was a nice look. Knocked out three-pointer down. That certainly gets them closer. And I think for Wynot, you're going to have to make some perimeter shots here against this a very physical Ponca team.
Top of the key, Lamprecht, can he answer the call? Twirls in and out, no good. Foxhoven with the rebound. Weasler back to Foxhoven. Does he want it again? Doesn't take it. Schrader. Now Weasler. Thought about it. Back to Schrader. Low post. Turns around. Tough shot. Schrader got it right over Bevelheimer.
That's a nice step down there. Good footwork along that baseline. He gets a lay-in. If he gets that footwork down consistently, he's going to be a tough player.
Stark above Schrader. No good. Rebound to Chase. And it's a 5-0 run for Wynot. Working inside, Haberman kicks it out. Foxhoven drives in, draws the contact and misses, but Foxhoven will head to the free throw line.
A really good start here for Wynot. Exactly what you wanted. You're down 7 to start this quarter. Now a chance for Foxhoven with a couple free throws to tie this ball game.
I remember watching Foxhoven in the state championship game in football just in the fall when they fell to Sandhills Thetford. He was almost the entire offense for Wynot when they couldn't get the passing going, and did end up getting hurt in the second half. Looked like a pretty severe injury, but right now he looks as healthy as can be.
Yeah, he looks really good right now. Good thing for the Wynot Blue Devils.
1 point game after the miss here, 24-23, and a 6-0 Wynot run. McGill off the wing. Dishes it to Lamprecht. Head nod. Working inside. Good defense by Foxhoven. And Foxhoven comes up with a foul.
Well, Foxhoven has had Lamprecht most of the ball game, and he's done a nice job against him. Again, you're kind of like Lamprecht's going to score. You just got to make him work hard. You don't want to give him anything easy and try to wear him down a little bit. And Foxhoven, he's a strong kid. And he's able to really make Lamprecht work.
Right. You hear the terms with some of the best basketball players. How can you shut down Dalton Lamprecht? Well, it's not about shutting him down. It's about containing him. How about Bevelheimer? Got it! His third three of the evening.
You might want to contain Bevelheimer right now. He's lights out from downtown.
The answer, no good. Chased out of bounds, picked up and out of bounds. It would have been an easy bucket for the Indians. Wynot gets the ball.
What a break there for Wynot. That would have been a lay-in, you're right. Now we got a foul here.
Is that on Pulaski?
I believe he said 10.
There's no number 10 on Ponca's squad.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Goes up, tough shot, rebound. Schrader can't get the answer. Lamprecht on the other end. Slow dribbles, kicks it out. Corner three. No. Over and back. That goes against Stark. And wow, we are just seeing swings both ways.
Yeah, these are two championship level programs. I think both these teams, that's a great tip, but over the back call. I like the idea there. He was trying to tip it over to Bevelheimer, which would have had an easy bucket.
Two championship level programs is correct. Lost the ball, picked up by Ponca. Indians on the run. Underneath, Lamprecht got the roll. He's got 10. Quickly, Schrader picks up his dribble, traveled. 29-23, that's kind of what Wynot wants to stay away from. Don't go too fast. Slow it down and find your shot.
Exactly right. Schrader kind of got in a hurry there, shuffled his feet, and the turnover puts the ball back in the hands of the Indians.
Talk about Ponca's championship history. I asked Adam Pulaski what his favorite moment is from coaching, and he's kind of laughed and said, well, it's got to be our back-to-back state championships, right? I mean, 2017 and 2018, some of the best moments in Pulaski's career.
Third place in 2019. They had 3 great years. The Kingsbury boys, that was a really good basketball team.
Kick out 3. Ponca trying to keep the perimeter shooting hot. No good here with 4.5 to play in the third quarter. Still no real success from Heine. Foxhoven tries to answer, misses short. Lamprecht with 10 points. Gets fouled. Along with Adam Pulaski, he's from Ponca, played under Bob Hayes, there he is on your screen, and coached with Bob Hayes after he played basketball at Mount Marty, coached at Lions Decatur for 5 years, and after some not so great years, came back to Wynot, was an assistant under Hayes for 2 years, and once Bob Hayes stepped down, it was the job perfect for Adam Pulaski.
Yeah, at Ponca, and that's, yeah, he's done a tremendous job following a legend like Bob Hayes.
Nice move. Lamprecht trips, stumbles, and fouled. I mean, I asked him, what is it like to be with a guy who's been at Ponca for 44 years? You played under him, you coached under him. Just such a strong basketball mind.
Yeah, that certainly helps to have a guy like that to talk to. And Coach Pulaski has become one of those guys himself. It'd be a great guy to just talk basketball with.
29-23, bounce pass underneath. High pass picked up by Taylor. And now in the corner, quick shot three. Got it! Fading back, picked it up. Ben Bodlak's got 7 and a timeout. No, this ball went out of bounds. Now with timeout. Lee Hymas calls one and wants to talk about it. 32-23, Indians over the Blue Devils. 3:44 remaining in the third quarter.
When it comes to you and your family's health, you deserve.
Purchasing your next car, truck, or SUV from Woodhouse Ford is easier than ever thanks to our streamlined buying process. Shop our current inventory and offers going on now and experience the convenience of buying with Woodhouse Ford today.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big-ticket items? Currency is here to help. Visit gocurrency.com for details. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health System. Affordable, accessible, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
The Blue Devils lost the ball out of bounds. It's Ponca with possession. And a 9-point lead for the number one team in Class C2. Bodlak just knocked down a huge three about 60 seconds ago. Lit up this away crowd.
Well, now I think Ponca with a possession of the basketball after that big three. A bucket here. Boy, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. You still got a lot of basketball left to be played, but I feel like this game, if Ponca's able to get a double-digit lead, they're going to be tough to catch.
Well, if I know this Wynot team, they will fight, and that is something they do. Against Parkview Christian in the title game, they were down by double digits multiple times. Lost that game by 3 after being down by 12 in the fourth quarter. If they get hot, Blue Devils will be at your hip, and this thing is far from over.
Absolutely. Wynot has the heart of a champion. We know that. We know they're not going away. But Ponca's the type of team that handles the basketball really well. And they're tough to turn over. They've only 3 turnovers on the ball game tonight. So without a shot clock, a double-digit lead, it's going to be tough to come back on Ponca.
Here's Foxhoven. Look at this defense from Ponca. Foxhoven finds Heine. Heine goes up. Charge!
Must have been on the block out. Was not on Heine.
Yeah, Heine was looking around to see where the heck.
Watch 34 here. There you go. That's an illegal screen.
Got it.
Schrader was trying to get position for the rebound. I think he thought the shot was going to go up, and he put a body there into the Ponca player and moved him away. It counts as an illegal screen, a moving screen.
Wanted to travel. Got a timeout from Pulaski. Hymas says he traveled. I mean, he drove. Kind of dragged that foot, didn't get it. Pulaski with a smart timeout. 2:45 to play in the third quarter. What a game. Ponca leads by 9, 32-23 over Wynot on NCN.
When it comes to you and your family's health, you deserve the.
Working in a bank, I understand interest. I mean, farmers are putting out a lot of money to put this crop in the ground, and the quicker that we can get that money back in their pocket to shut down those interest payments, the better. The money that we've invested in our drone technology has allowed our producers to be paid more accurately, more timely when the adjusters come. A lot of the work's already done for them. So it's basically them just talking it over with the farmer, making sure everybody's on the same page and the check's in the mail.
Denninger passes it in to Turner McGill. Under 3 to play in the third quarter, and a 9-point Ponca lead. Underneath, Bevelheimer, turnaround jumper, misses it short. Heine pokes the rebound to Cook. Cook to Stevens. Heine looking for something. Nice move, Cook. Gets blocked by Bevelheimer, grabs his own rebound, open for 3, top of the key, it's good! Killian Steinhaus.
I'll give credit, first of all, to Cook to keep that rebound, keep the possession. How many times have we seen that? Offensive rebounds leading to points.
1:45 to play in the quarter. Lamprecht. The ball in his hands, pull-up jumper, got it. Rattled in. 12 points for Lamprecht.
Lamprecht does everything quickly. He even shoots quickly. He gets up there. It's tough to get up and block his shot because he gets it off so quick.
Deep 3, Heine, no. He's taken some deep shots and hasn't connected on one yet. Still only 1 point in the ball game. Out, Lamprecht a 3. Rattles out, offensive board, back up and a foul. And his 2 free throws coming for Ben Bodlak.
Bodlak off the bench tonight. He's had a nice game. That's a good rebound. You got to block him out. That's a mistake by Wynot, not finding Bodlak. He came in, nobody blocked him out, snares the rebound. Now he's at the free throw line.
8 points now for Ben Bodlak after the first free throw. He's had a very good game off the bench today.
That's such a plus if you can get points from guys off the bench. Have a good bench. Good benches will help you in games like this and certainly games in postseason.
Second free throw for Ben Bodlak. Misses it short. Schrader the board. Stays.
Sorry, Caleb. That was Schrader's 11th rebound.
And he's been all over the place. Heine works inside using his cutting skills, and that is the first field goal of the game for Dylan Heine.
Yeah, with just over a minute to go in the third quarter. So a great defensive job by Ponca. I like the fact that Heine's taking the ball to the basket. Your three-point shots aren't falling. Get something to fall. Get the ball to the basket.
Bodlak, kick out. McGill. 40 seconds in the quarter. Drive in McGill, kick out, Bodlak open for 3, misses it, rebound Schrader, his 12th. Weisler finds Heine, open, Foxhoven for 3, no. Coach Pulaski calling for the final shot, 35-28, 8 seconds, broke the ankles of Steinhaus, McGill steps in, misses, 2 seconds. Put something up. Not enough. One more quarter to play and a single-digit ball game between both teams, putting it all out on the court. 35-28, Ponca leading Wynot. Your final 8 minutes of this Lewis and Clark Conference battle coming up next.
When it comes to you and your family's health, you deserve the best. At Faith Regional Physician Services, we're proud to have over 125 providers that come highly recommended by their previous patients. Don't just take our word for it, though. Trust the over 500 verified patients who left 5-star reviews in just the last year. Our team of surgeons and specialists have years of training and expertise to ensure you receive compassionate, exceptional care that exceeds your expectations every time. Whether you receive care in Norfolk or one of the over 20 other communities across Nebraska that our providers see patients, We are committed to delivering unparalleled care at a place that is convenient for you. When you choose our providers, you can feel confident that your health and wellness are their top priority. Faith Regional Physician Services. Experience the faith difference.
Well, some fans just came out of the crowd for Wynot and led a cheer because there are no cheerleaders tonight. I gotta love that from your hometown team. Lamprecht with the basketball and a 7-point lead for Ponca as we start the fourth quarter on News Channel Nebraska. Deep three. Lamprecht misses everything.
Well, Lamprecht's a heck of a player, and he can make those shots. But I think you'd rather see him attack the basket at this point. If you're going to take threes, you want in-rhythm threes. That one was certainly not an in-rhythm three.
Foxhoven taking a responsibility. His shot good. Foxhoven has really kind of taken over for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, he has battled hard. He's done a great job on the defensive end, just forcing Lamprecht into some tough shots.
He's got 8 points and a steal. Weisler gets fouled. Would have had a free bucket. Wow, that is big. If you're Ponca, you're not too upset about that foul for Turner McGill.
Yeah, that's just great hands that time by Weisler.
Timeout called by Adam Pulaski. 35-30 Indians over the Devils. Will keep it here for this 30-second timeout. Kaylin Debin and Lou Siefker on News Channel Nebraska. Wynot last year 24-5. Started the season 10-0. They split the series to Ponca and ended up losing to Parkview Christian in the final game of the season. They want to get back to that time, and what a game it's been against the #1 team in C2. If Wynot, for somehow, just staying with them, shows a lot of effort and a lot of toughness from this team.
Well, that's what you talked about, Kaylin, a moment ago, is the heart that this team has. It's, if you're gonna beat Wynot, you better play well down the stretch.
Foxhoven with the lane, lays it in. 10 points for Zach Foxhoven. Ponca gets it back to Dalton Lamprecht, their leader. 12 points for him tonight.
This is where, if you're Ponca, you've got to take care of the basketball. Just turned it over. They've done a great job the entire game handling the ball. Can't start turning it over now.
Bevelheimer slips. Stark travels. Goes right back to Wynot. And the Blue Devils holding the Indians on the ropes.
2 turnovers in the last 2 possessions. The door's open right now for the Blue Devils.
Foxhoven. Nice move. Kicks it out. And a travel the other way. The electricity in this gym, the barn in Wynot, Nebraska, is unmatched. This is what a district final would feel like.
Well, the Wynot fans are ready to just come unglued here. And that turnover there took the wind out of their sails, but only for a moment.
Ponca trying to maintain this lead. Lamprecht goes up and got it.
Dalton Lamprecht is a clutch basketball player. That was a great play. Got it all the way to the bucket.
Weisler stops, gets it over to Haberman. Now Heine. Heine works inside. The speed, the lay-in. If you're the Blue Devils, you want to see more of that from Dylan Heine.
You want to keep going to him. Now, he has not made shots from the perimeter, but there you go. Take the ball to the basket. You saw his ability to just dribble through that defense and score.
And if you're Ponca, you want it right back to Lamprecht. Kicks it out. McGill got the 3.
Wow.
Turner, McGill. Huge bucket. It's a 6-point lead.
Big time hit there for McGill.
It feels like every possession could swing this game. Heine back inside, draws the foul and couldn't knock it down. He's going to the line.
Well, Heine right now is just kind of taking on the Ponca team. I mean, well, you got to try to get in front of him if you can and force him to get rid of the basketball. Twice now he's dribbled through the defense. Almost had an and one opportunity.
5 points for Dylan Heine trying to answer here. Got it. Lou, we've been all around the state of Nebraska this year, and this might be the best atmosphere. It might be the smallest gym, but it does not matter.
Very much feels like a postseason game.
Heine in and out. Rebound on the court, picked up by Bevelheimer. 5-point lead, McGill. Bevelheimer a three. No good. Poked out of bounds by Stark. And Wynot gets it right back. 5:19 remaining in this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure Coach Pulowski wanted that shot there from Bevelheimer. Now, he's been good tonight. He's been knocking those down. But I don't think you want a quick three right now when you're up 5.
Wiesler almost lost it. Back to Foxhoven. Takes the three. Foxhoven, no good. Grabs his own rebound. Charges back inside and lays it in. And a timeout called by Pulaski. 40-37. Indians by 3 over the Blue Devils, who have them on the ropes. We'll take a timeout on NCN. Back after this.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people, you know, we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
The crowd's going crazy here. How about Zach Foxhoven? He is taking this game over. That's just a 1-2 play. If you're going to win games like this, you got to have guys like Foxhoven who just step up at the biggest moments, and he has done that. He has kind of put this team on his shoulders and brought them back. It's a 3-point game.
You need that tonight. Foxhoven, 6.6 point per game average. He's got 12, while Dylan Heine usually gets about 13. He's only got 5. Under 5 to play, but it feels like the breath in this arena, each breath is taken slowly. Deniger back out to Lamprecht, tries to make Foxhoven jump off his feet. Lamprecht inside, and a foul. Goes against the Blue Devils. Lamprecht is such a good ball handler.
Yeah, he's low. One thing he does is he's got really good fingertip control with the basketball and gets low. You just can't get your hand in there, and then if you do, he just blows past you. He's so quick.
Pass to Deniger off the inbound. Finds Bevelheimer. Now McGill. High pass inside. Here's Zane Stark. Lamprecht again. Run this offense. Covered by Wiesler. And another foul. This time it's on Wiesler.
Yeah, they got switched there off a screen, and Wiesler picked up Lamprecht instead of Foxhoven after that screen. I think Foxhoven might be on McGill now.
Lamprecht sprained his ankle. He's got a wrist or an ankle brace on that right leg, and it has not mattered.
Yeah.
He's so hard to stop.
I would like to be as quick as he is with a bad ankle. I like to be as quick as he is with 2 good ankles.
I mean, the way that he's played tonight shows the heart of Dalton Lamprecht. Wanted to play in this game, and he is doing everything he can to keep Ponca alive. Bevelheimer slips again. He has lost his footing all night, hobbling toward the other end. Shot is good by Foxhoven. 14 points for Foxhoven, and I don't know what is happening with Bevelheimer. Is it his shoes? He can't get a grip.
Yeah, I don't know. He's up jogging right now, trying to, I don't know if he turned his ankle there or he's limping
but throughout the duration of this game, he has been slipping most consistently more than anybody else.
Yeah, that's hard to say. This floor is can be a little bit slick.
It's a 1-point ball game. McGill. Pass tipped out. It is Wynot basketball. Last touched by Nolan Jansen. Listen to this crowd. They want to explode. Here come the Blue Devils.
This is uncharacteristic of Ponca, turning it over.
Finds an open man, Weasler, and a foul. Offensive foul, which would have given Wynot the lead. Flips possession right on back to Ponca.
The foul is going to be on Foxhoven. It was McGill that drew the charge. Foxhoven, actually that was Lamprecht that drew the charge, I believe, or was it McGill? One of the two. Anyway, whoever it was, I think it was McGill that drew that charge.
Lamprecht looking for a big shot here.
This is where Ponca's got to take care of the basketball. This is a good ball handling team. They've been uncharacteristically turning it over. Now you're only ahead one, so you can't take the air out of the basketball, but you can't turn it over.
Kick out. Jansen for three. No. What a rebound by Foxhoven. He is laying it all out on the court tonight. 2:33 remaining. Foxhoven picks it up to Haberman and now to Weasler. 2:24 left. Timeout called by Hymas and the Wynot Blue Devils. Wow. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left.
Folks, if you're excited for postseason basketball, you're getting a preview here tonight. This is what it's all about. Two teams, two really good teams playing it, and as you mentioned with Foxhoven, these teams are playing hard. They're leaving it all on the floor, and one team's going to win, one team's going to lose, but both teams have a lot to be proud about here tonight.
Look at this crowd. Ponca with an undefeated record on the line. The #1 team in Class C2. Wynot 9-3 in D2. Coming off a season where they lost the state championship by 3 to Parkview Christian, who has been dominant. The Patriots down there in Lincoln have won back-to-back state titles. Wynot wants to get back to Lincoln too. Foxhoven works inside, picks up his dribble, got hit in the mouth. Foxhoven continues play. Gets a screen from Schrader. Weasler inside. Foxhoven works in, puts it up, got it to go, and another charge! Another charge! That has taken the breath out of Wynot every time.
And that's the 4th foul on Foxhoven, and that one was Lamprecht for sure, number 13 that drew that charge. Foxhoven being aggressive, but you got to be careful. You know they're going to try to dart charges. You can't be out of control. And that's twice now that they've got him on charges.
I think for the worst thing for the Blue Devils is the shot went in.
Yeah.
Like, you know that shot would have counted if it weren't for the charge. 1:35 left. McGill inside, step through, great pass. Bevelheimer's fouled. Stick around for the end of this one with the Sarpy County Tourism Coaches post-game interview. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com.
Well, that play was created by McGill's dribble penetration. They got it over to Bevelheimer, who gets fouled and makes the first free throw. So it'll be interesting here now if he makes this next one. You know, I don't think Wynot needs to think three-pointer. They can attack the basket. You just got to be careful and not have that charge, but you can kick it out to an open shooter for a three with that dribble penetration, which they've been able to do.
Well, that has been the game changer so far. Let's go back and take a look at that charge. 41-39, one more free throw coming up from Bevelheimer, but that is right now what is swinging this game. A 1-point lead for Ponca. Wynot drives on down with Zach Foxhoven, tries to cut on through, and Dalton Lamprecht slides on in here. Check it out. His feet.
Yeah, those calls are so tough.
In the moment, it's so tricky because they look set, but he just came from a slide position in, so it's hard to say either way what a turn of this game.
I think you could call that either way and be right. You know, those are tough calls. I mean, he slid over. I thought he had pretty good position. The question was did he get position before the contact?
Right.
And it was bang, bang. It's just a difficult call. But again, with Foxhoven being as aggressive as he is, that's exactly what Ponca's looking to do, is to slide over and take charges. So you've got to be careful. And certainly with Foxhoven now with 4 fouls, he's got to be extra careful.
A massive free throw here for Tristan Bevelheimer. He's got 10 points. This would put Ponca up by 3. Got it after the timeout. Huge.
Good free throw shooting by Bevelheimer. A lot of time left. Wynot does not have to force a 3 here. Just get a good shot.
Weisler to Heine. Heine cuts in. Blocking foul this time. That's the 4th foul on Dalton Lamprecht. So now you have Lamprecht and Foxhoven both with 4 fouls, and Dylan Heine with 2 huge free throws. Lamprecht wants the explanation from the official.
That one was the right call. Lamprecht did not have position on that one. I think that was absolutely the right call.
Heine connects on the first free throw.
You kind of know what Wynot's looking to do between Heine and Foxhoven. They're really aggressively attacking the basket.
Second free throw missed. Schrader almost grabbed the board. Picked up by Dennegar.
Good strong rebound there by Dennegar.
42-40. Here's Lamprecht with 1:08 to play. Lamprecht drives, cuts, his shot, got it! Dalton Lamprecht in the face of the defense.
Kind of a Euro step in there.
Foxhoven got the answer!
Wow.
Rings on back with a 3, and Wynot is exploding. 44-43, Indians by 1. 53 seconds remaining. You can't ask for a better basketball game.
What a game. You're right, Kalen. These two teams are champions. Doesn't matter. It matters to these teams. It doesn't matter to you or I who wins this game. Whoever comes away with a win, you've got a lot of momentum, I think. This is a big-time win. But even the team that loses, first of all, they may see each other again in the conference tournament. But I think both teams showed that these are champions. Both of these teams have fought tooth and nail. Somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. But both of these teams have shown a ton of heart here tonight.
17 points for Zach Foxhoven. 16 points for Dalton Lamprecht. Unbelievable game, and this is one of those games where you don't want either team to lose.
Well, you might see extra basketball here the way this one's gone.
You never know.
53 seconds to go. Ponca only with 3 fouls. They can be kind of aggressive, or rather, Ponca with 3 fouls. 5 fouls for Wynot. They can be aggressive and try to get a steal, and if you don't get the steal, you can force Ponca to try to win at the free throw line.
Stolen! Here's Foxhoven, 42 seconds. Weisler drives, kicks, the pass is too high, but it was touched by Wynot.
Yeah, it was tipped by somebody.
Excuse me, tipped by Ponca. Official comes on over to talk about it.
See the replay here. It looked like the ball changed trajectory a little bit.
Yeah, it did. That's the correct call. That is the correct call. Dennegar touched that ball. It was close, but he did.
Very, very close.
35.5. Foxhoven. Dennegar with another foul.
That's only foul number 4, so why not at the free throw line yet?
One more foul would put him at the free throw line. Check out, yeah, there it is.
All free throws now will be 2-shot free throws.
Wynot trying to stay alive. Foxhoven with 17 points. He has played out of his mind. Turnaround jumper, no good. Offensive rebound. Heine for 3. Yes! Yes! Wynot takes the lead with 16.6 seconds to play. The barn is tearing apart.
What a comeback. Wynot just hung with it. They just kept coming. And now the biggest shot of the night, a 3-point lead here for the Wynot Blue Devils. Ponca with the basketball. There's enough time now. You got to believe they're going to try to isolate Lamprecht, try to get him driving to the basket.
Yeah, this game's not done yet. It's far from over. What a rebound by Chase Schrader to find Dylan Heine, who has been absent all game, comes in with the biggest 3 of the season.
Well, Heine has been absent from the 3-point line, but not from taking the ball into the basket. He's been one of the guys that led that comeback, but the 3-point shot, we talked about how good he is from out there. He has been cold tonight, but not when it mattered most.
Not right there. Ponca now with a huge opportunity. You've got Dalton Lamprecht. You've got one of the best players on the court. You've got Bevelheimer, guys who can shoot. Ponca has the perfect opportunity to take the life out of the barn and come away with a tie, send it into overtime, or the victory.
Well, Wynot's going to pressure the basketball. Ponca handles it well. Certainly you've got to find, I think, Lamprecht here. Isolate him if you can and let him take the ball to the basket.
Lamprecht, timeout called. Adam Pulaski wants to talk it over. Well, thanks for joining us on News Channel Nebraska. Caitlin Devin and Lou Siefker. This game has lived up to about all of the hype that we expected it to be. Last year, Ponca and Wynot played twice within 7 days. Both teams split the series and won by double digits each way.
Yeah, not tonight.
Not tonight. Tonight has been close. It's been about as tight as can be. Ponca did lead by as many as 9, and Wynot chipped on through. Every time it looked like the Indians were starting to pull away, the Blue Devils came back with a big shot, led by Zach Foxhoven.
Yeah, Foxhoven has been special tonight. He really put this team on his shoulders. And then Heine here in the second half has picked his game up and played well. Hit that huge shot a minute ago. But yeah, one thing that Wynot's been able to do that a lot of teams haven't is been able to turn Ponca over from time to time here, which helped them come back. Now you got to believe again, you got to get the ball to Lamprecht and let him create. He's one of the guys that can create his own shot.
Pass it in. McGill, 10 seconds. McGill finds Bevelheimer to Lamprecht. Lamprecht works in, corner for 3. No! Rebound, back up! Good! Denninger got it to go!
Oh my goodness.
We're tied! We're tied! Another frame of basketball is coming up on NCN.
Wow.
Storefront.
What a shot by Denninger. His first bucket of the game.
First offensive rebound as well. Couldn't have come at a better time. That shot was so close to not being on time. Let's see if we can see that.
There's the miss. There's the rebound. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he got that off, and
he
you couldn't
did.
really see the clock, but it looked to me like he got it off in time based on
that is
when
awfully
shot
close. Here's the clock timer. Take a look at it.
2-1.
It is.
Oh.
It is so
Wow.
close.
That was
Got
close.
it to count.
Well, there's no replay in high school basketball.
that might
one,
be looked at if there was.
Yeah, that certainly would have been looked at. But it counts.
Ponca stays alive, and we've got an extra quarter of basketball.
We'll see how deflating that is to Wynot. You thought you had the game won. Denninger with the play of the night for Ponca with that putback, or that off the offensive rebound, rather.
Now for both sides, you can't give up yet. Schrader wins the tip, and Wynot takes possession here in overtime.
Foxhoven with 4 fouls. He's got to be careful here.
Foxhoven pulls up, misses, rebound for Bevelheimer. Loses the ball, Schrader is there, got it on the putback. (48-46), the officials are talking about fouls here on the board. I think Pulaski wanted the foul called on whenever Bevelheimer kind of got hit.
Yeah.
Check this out. Bevelheimer and Schrader went after it. Schrader came up with a rebound. Wynot leads.
Did not appear to be a foul there on that replay.
Pass, McGill, open, puts it up and got it. McGill answers back in overtime.
Back and forth we go. This is a classic.
Weisler sees a lane, too strong off the glass. Lamprecht. Works around. Tough shot, goes up, draws the foul. Got right past Haberman. Didn't convert, and we'll have a chance for 2.
Well, Dalton Lamprecht, again, a guy that could create his own shot. You almost feel like you've spread the floor, let him go one-on-one. He's just impossible to stay in front of.
Free throw is good for Lamprecht. $17 points for number 13. Both free throws are good, and ice in his veins.
Great players make plays when it matters. Lamprecht is a great player.
Foxhoven, kick out corner. Back to Weisler. Wants a screen from Schrader. Doesn't take it, kick out Heine. Heine. Back to Schrader. Schrader, pass is tipped. He's got it right back into his hands, kicks it out. Open Haberman. Heine for 3 and the lead. Yes! Dylan Heine. 2 massive threes.
That's a really good possession by Wynot. Did not force anything, worked the basketball, and you find your leading scorer open for a 3-pointer.
Bevelheimer down low to McGill. Kick out. Denninger for 3. Too long, and the rebound goes to Weisler. Foxhoven, and if you're Wynot, you can slow it down. Foxhoven shoots a 3, in and out. Back to Lamprecht. What a step back 3, no! And there's Foxhoven with the board, and now you can slow it down, and Hymas puts his hands up, says let's slow it down. 1:38 remaining, a 1-point lead for Wynot.
You don't need a quick shot here. If you get a layup, you'll take it. I think much like Ponca, Wynot handles the basketball pretty well.
Ponca is holding the number 1 seed, and a foul. That could be number 4 on Schrader. It is.
That's another screen, offensive foul on that screen, it appeared.
Here's McGill. 51-50. In the corner to Stark, and again, Bevelheimer slips down. Back to Bevelheimer for three. No, off the left side, rebound by Heine. 53 seconds left. Heine.
Up by one, you don't have to shoot. You didn't have to shoot the ball at all. You don't want to be completely not looking to score, but you want a layup. You want something real high percentage, up one. No shot clock.
34 seconds. Weisler's fouled. And that, let's see, will that put Weisler to the line?
Yep, that'll be two shots now with that, what's that, the fifth foul.
It is. 2 shots for Carson Weisler, leading by 1. Misses.
Ponca right now, that missed free throw. First of all, you got to secure a rebound if he misses again. Otherwise, 2-point. If he makes it, it's only a 2-point game.
Second one good from Weisler. We're not done yet. 30 seconds left.
So again, you allow Lamprecht here to create.
Lamprecht on the drive and a foul. That's going to send Lamprecht to the free throw line for 2 shots.
He's been money from the line here. We'll see the foul. Again, Lamprecht's so quick, so difficult to stay in front of. It's tough to slide your feet and stay in front of a guy that quick.
Lamprecht rolls in the first free throw.
Got 19 now.
Wow, 52-51. Got them both.
Yeah, no pressure there, right? That one looked easy. Why not
Tied at 52.
Why not probably playing for the last shot here?
As you should, Foxhoven. Down to 10 seconds. Game tied. Screen from Schrader. Foxhoven, step back. No! Timeout called. Ponca can win it. Wow. Maybe you want to bleed just a hair more clock off that.
Yeah, you don't want to allow Ponca to have any time on the clock, but 1.8 is not a lot of time, but I think that the idea now is to try to just push the ball up the floor, try to get it across half court and maybe give yourself a chance for a desperation shot, but you can also try to throw it down deep, maybe try to throw it around the 3-point line. We'll see what they come up with here, but 1.8, not a lot of time to get a real quality look unless you get a clean catch in the front court.
So Ponca with 1.8 seconds to play can win it with a shot. Otherwise, we look to be destined for a second overtime.
This game's too good to end, isn't it?
It's one of those games you don't want to end, and we'll see. Maybe Lamprecht comes in forward. 52-52. It's Lamprecht. 1.8. 1 to go for the win. No. And we are going to another overtime. Tied at 52. Overtime number 2 coming up between Ponca and Wynot.
When you're a small ag bank in rural Nebraska, it's easy for people to assume you're like all other banks. But then you realize it doesn't have to be this way. There is a better way, and you're willing to make the sacrifices to change the future of your bank and your customers forever.
Security Bank, honored for award-winning banking practices.
An unbelievable game between the #1 team in Class C2, the Ponca Indians, and the 9-3 Class D2 Wynot Blue Devils. On the road for Ponca, it's in Wynot, and we are heading to his second overtime. Kaylin Devin and Lou Siefker, and we have 4 more minutes on this clock.
Well, what a ball game. And the pressure just keeps mounting here. I think both teams are going to, whoever doesn't win this game, you feel like you had chances to win it. But again, both teams just playing their heart out right now.
Foxhoven gets it off of Schrader. And we're underway in overtime number 2. Weisler. Finds Foxhoven for 3. Yes! His wonderful night continues.
Wow, the senior, 20 points now on the ball game. What an impressive performance from Zach Foxhoven.
Putting the team on his back, 55-52.
Not to mention the fact that he's played defense on Lamprecht a great deal of the game.
Lamprecht to answer.
Wow.
He does from another zip code.
He's got 21 now, right?
23 for Dalton Lamprecht.
23.
The Stars are out tonight. 55 all, under 3 to play in double OT. Weisler inside, has Schrader in the corner. McGill had a chance to steal it as it goes out of bounds.
Well, every possession now, so important. You just don't want to come away with an empty possession right now in this ballgame.
Foxhoven keeps the ball in his hands. Puts up a tough shot. Taken away by McGill. Bounce past Bevelheimer. Lamprecht inside. Floater, yes!
Wow.
The lead right back to Ponca.
What a clutch shot there by Lamprecht.
57-55. Here's a screen from Schrader. Weisler tries to work in, kicks it out, Foxhoven baseline, and he's fouled. 2 shots coming for Zach Foxhoven.
We'll see how much gas that Foxhoven has left. He's just played so hard this entire ball game. As I mentioned, he's been playing Lamprecht a lot on defense, so that's a lot of energy there. And then his offense has brought this team back. There you go. A short free throw usually means fatigue.
It's one of those things when coaches tell you, hey, leave it all out. It's the final 2 minutes. But then you go to overtime. All right, we'll leave it all out of the court again. Well, now we're in double overtime. How much more can you have?
Yeah, you got to you got to shoot with your legs here. You got to put some leg into it. And Foxhoven is dead tired.
Misses, offensive rebound. Heine, a deep 3. No, another one-handed board by Schrader. Deniger tries to rip it away, and it's a jump ball. The possession arrow going to Ponca.
And Schrader got that rebound, but brought the ball down and got tied up. I guess really couldn't do much about it. Just momentum brought that basketball down. That really wasn't a mistake by Schrader.
The hustle plays from Deniger, giving Ponca more opportunities, up by 2.
Yeah, Deniger he's really been an unsung hero in this ballgame.
Got a foul called. Dalton Lamprecht going back to the free throw line. 1:31 to play.
It would have been an easy layup, but Lamprecht, such a clutch free throw shooter.
Fatigue has not stopped Dalton Lamprecht. He is 5 for 5 from the line in overtime. Got them both. Make it 6 for 6 in overtimes. And it's a 4-point Ponca lead.
Why not?
Why not?
Then you just need a good shot here. You don't have to force anything. There's a lot of time left.
Foxhoven comes in, misses, poked out of bounds, off of Schrader and out of bounds with 1:09 remaining. Timeout called by Lee Hymas and the Blue Devils. 4-point lead for the Indians. We're right back after this.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Central Valley Ag, working with farmers in growing agriculture together. And by Security Bank, my kind of bank, with locations in Laurel, Hardington, Osmond, Coleridge, and Allen.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
The final minute and 9 seconds, and Ponca will pass the ball in off the baseline. They lead by 4. Timeout called by Pulaski. Daniger took him a little bit to get the ball in. So now, in double overtime, what do you do? You're why not? You're down by 4 points. You've had Ponca on the ropes all night. The Indians get the ball back. How can you force a turnover, draw a foul, and come back in this game?
Well, the problem is now everything's 2 shots. So if you're going to foul, you don't want to foul guys like Lamprecht, the guys that are automatic. You try to funnel the ball to somebody else, maybe a player that's not so comfortable at the free throw line, and force them to make free throws. And certainly you got a rebound. You're getting to the point now, down 4. Even if Ponca were to go 1 for 2 from the free throw line, you got to think about knocking down a 3-pointer or 2. But right now, you first things first, you got to try to turn them over. If you can't do it, then you got to extend the game from the free throw line.
Both teams checking out of the timeout. And we're ready. High pass to Stark and fouled.
Well, that's exactly, I like that, the quick foul. And you got Stark's not a guy that spent a lot of time at the free throw line tonight.
Can Zane Stark be clutch? 1 of 4 from the line tonight.
Yep.
Misses.
Well, you did what you had to do there. Even if Starks makes this one, you've got time. If you're down 5, you don't have to shoot a 3-pointer. You want to get something in rhythm. If it's a 3-pointer, I think the best thing to do is to drive in and kick it back out for a spot up 3.
Miss them both. Why not with the ball? You don't need a 3 here. Steinhaus inside. Stepped out of bounds. a crucial turnover.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Now, Ponca, you feel like you're in the driver's seat here, but you go back to what you just did there. Allows one of the lesser free throw shooters to catch the basketball and then foul him.
Tipped. Stark has the ball. He wasn't fouled. Lost it on the ground. Travel on Wynot.
Oh, my goodness. And I made a mistake there, not fouling Stark, and then nearly had a turnover there.
Lamprecht fixing his ankle brace.
Ball on the floor, he rolled over. I think that's the right call.
Both teams are just trying to stay alive so hard in this one. Intentional foul, and that puts Stark at the free throw line.
Yeah, at this point, you'll take anybody but Lamprecht. You don't want Lamprecht up there.
Excuse me, this is
McGill.
Tucker McGill.
Yep.
He's got 10 points tonight. 43.8 to play. And a 4-point lead for Ponca, trying to reclaim their undefeated record and the #1 ranking in Class C2. McGill with the free throw. Got them both. Massive, massive shots, and now you need a three.
Yeah,
Wynot's got to go down fast.
Now you got to try to find something from the three-point line. You're exactly right.
Heine, no. Offensive rebound, yes. Tough shot, fading back, ill-advised, and McGill is fouled again with 26.6, and Ponca is on the near end of a victory on the road.
On the precipice right now. A bit of a forced shot here. And McGill gets the rebound. A couple free throws here. It's going to be very difficult for Wynot.
I mean, for this Wynot team, 2 classes under Ponca. The #1 team in the state, Ponca. And you were toe-to-toe through a full game in 2 overtimes.
You never want to lose a ball game, but for Wynot, if you don't win this, I think it's a good loss.
Ball on the ground, Bevelheimer with the rebound. And the Indians are feeling good.
And a gutsy performance tonight by Wynot. Fought their way back in this ball game. And boy, did they have a chance to win. That last shot there by Ponca. A couple Ponca players thought the game was over when that shot sent it into overtime.
And it was awfully close. Free throw from Bevelheimer is good. How about the performance from number 13? Dalton Lamprecht, 27 points on a bum ankle.
Yeah, great game.
Foxhoven will take the 3. No, misses. Lamprecht with the rebound. He'll run away. And that will do it. Ponca survives 14-0. The Indians remain on top of Class C2. Final score, Ponca 64, Wynot 55. A game that went down to the wire more times than one. And look at the celebration. Jubilance on the road. Coming up next, your coach and player interviews and top plays on NCN.
Start your next journey with Woodhouse. Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars.
We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
At Elkhorn Valley Bank, we believe in local. It's something we live by. It's something we're proud of. It's helping our neighbors grow like they've helped us. Supporting families, investing in lives, and creating prosperity. Local means making decisions that grow and improve surrounding communities we call home. Investing in our nonprofits and giving back. Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, great for you, great for your community.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Working in a bank, I understand interest. I mean, farmers are putting out a lot of money to put this crop in the ground, and the quicker that we can get that money back in their pocket to shut down those interest payments, the better. The money that we've invested in our drone technology has allowed our producers to be paid more accurately, more timely when the adjusters come. A lot of the work's already done for them, so it's basically them just talking it over with the farmer, making sure everybody's on the same page and the check's in the mail.
An unbelievable game. Ponca gets the win over Wynot on the road in double overtime, 64-55. And we have our head coach down below, Adam Pulaski, with Lou Siefker.
Thanks a lot. Well, folks, if you just joined us, where have you been? I mean, this has been a heck of a ball game, 64-55. The Ponca Indians remain undefeated. They come on the road and win a hard-fought game over the Wynot Blue Devils. Adam Pulaski, head coach of the Indians, joins me. First of all, Coach, I mean, this was a good win. I mean, you're playing a D2 team, but Wynot, first of all, Wynot showed a ton of heart, and I think this is a quality win for you guys.
Oh, it's a fantastic win. I mean, you call them a D2 team, but they would be in the top 5 in C2 with the team they got. They're a great team. They have a great coach in Lee Hymas, and you know, this place is hard to play in. You know, it seemed like every time we'd get up by 2, they'd nail a 3, and the crowd would go wild. You know, so it's a great win for our guys.
Well, you guys, it looked like there for a while that you kind of were in the driver's seat. You had some kind of uncharacteristic turnovers, allowed them to come back, but yet you guys kept clawing and fighting. What does that say about the heart of your team, I guess, just to stay in this game with the atmosphere the way it was?
Well, they got a lot of heart. You know, we talk all the time. It was one of our keys to the game was mental toughness. Where we just said, hey, it's gonna be times where we get behind, their crowd's gonna get loud, there's gonna be some weird calls, whatever it might be. You got to be mentally tough, and our boys tonight were mentally tough because there was a ton of situations like that.
Yeah, it certainly was, and it seemed like there was when you needed a shot to fall, you found a way. Denninger there, that shot at the buzzer. I saw a couple of your players kind of turn like they thought the game was over. Right. Somehow he got that shot off and in. Again, guys stepping up. That's big for you guys.
Yeah, and that's what we do. We're a team. You know, yes, Dalton led us in scoring and has led us in scoring, but the other guys step up. You know, like 2 points from Austin were huge to tie the game, but you know, the bigger thing was Austin's defense on Dylan Heine. You know, he hounded him all night and made it very, very tough on him. So, you know, all the guys have a little role to play, whether it's scoring, defense, rebounding, whatever, and they do a great job of it, and that's why we're undefeated right now.
Well, you mentioned Dalton. It certainly helps to have a guy like him. It just seems like when things get out of control, he gets it back in control, and he seemed to do that tonight.
Yeah, he really did. Like when we needed a bucket, he had, you know, a couple nice Euro step floaters in the lane to kind of either tie it or get us a lead back, and then it's great, you know, that he's a 85-plus free throw shooter, you know, so when they do have 4 fouls or 5 fouls on them, we can kind of spread it out, and they can't guard him with a ton of space, so they got to foul him. He's going to make his free throw, so he's a good weapon in that way.
Well, this atmosphere has to really help you guys. I mean, certainly you're thinking postseason. Right. This was a postseason type game. Are you obviously you guys won a double overtime. Are you pretty pleased overall with the way your team played here tonight?
Extremely pleased. I want to send a shout out to our student section. You know, they were outstanding to have I think louder than theirs. And then we came 45 minutes to get here, and they were just kicking butt the whole game too. They're part of this too.
Well, Coach, congratulations on a big win. Thanks so much for joining us, and try to get some sleep tonight.
I'll try. Thank you.
That's it, Coach Adam Pulaski. Let's get my friend here, Dalton Lamprecht. Dalton, 27 points tonight. At times, I think they made you work at times, but you're able to get shots off, you're able to get points. What was kind of the key of just kind of fighting through guys coming at you defensively?
Yeah, well, I knew they were going to play hard defensively on myself, and I just got to keep playing, got to keep going, because eventually I'm going to wear them out. And towards the end of the game, when I kept trying, they had to foul me. I felt like I could get to the line in that aspect. But hats off to Denny for saving the day. He let us. He saved the game, really, and I scored some, but it truly was a team effort, and we brought the energy on the defensive end, and then when the game mattered most, we got rebounds at the end and sealed it at the free throw line.
Kind of I mean, you had a big game, 27 points, but these guys here standing here watching you do this interview, these guys all stepped up, didn't they?
Yeah, they, I can score and this stuff, but I'm not the best defensive player. I got 4 other guys out there that are carrying the slack for me, and they're getting hard rebounds, getting the ball so we can do our offensive game plan, so I can score points. They really brought the energy, and if we weren't a good team, we weren't going to beat them. So we brought it tonight, and hopefully we keep this up. In this atmosphere, this is a huge game to win, and we knew it was going to be tough, but we came out on top.
Well, this game was close, and you guys had the lead. They came back, they took the lead, and you guys got the lead. It was back and forth. Late in the game there, when you went to the free throw line, you just made it look easy. Talk about your thought process up there when the game's on the line. How do you just shut the noise out and make those free throws?
Yeah, well, I know that they don't want to foul me. They don't want to put me on the line, so when I get there, I need to make the most of it. I think I've kind of taken my time a little bit more recently, and just kind of taken my breath, took a little time, and made sure I knock them down. I'm too good of a shooter to get to the line when things are tough and to not execute. So hats off to them, though, for getting me the ball and finishing it off, really.
Well, you guys are undefeated. Is that important to you guys to keep that 0 in that loss ledger?
Yeah, it's important. We just, it's always in the back of our mind, but whenever we come to a game, we know we can win. We know we got a shot to win, but it's all up to us to execute the game plan and win it. But yeah, we're thinking about it every day in practice. It makes us work harder because we've never had an undefeated team in school history, so that's a goal of ours, and we have a couple defensive goals we want to get, and yeah, but we're not really focused on that, truly. We're looking forward to the conference tournament and seeing what we got in districts and hopefully making it to state.
Well, you got a great chance. Is it a confidence builder winning a game like this on the road?
Yeah, this is a huge boost. This environment's one of the best in Northeast Nebraska, and you can be a good team playing an all right team. It's always going to be close here, and it's always going to be loud. So this is a good building block to eventually, hopefully, getting down to Lincoln, because crowds are going to be tough there, and games are going to be tough. So this is a huge win for us, and hopefully we can keep building on it. Our confidence is growing.
Well, Doug, congratulations. What a ball game, 27 points. You win in double overtimes. Congratulations on the win and being our player of the game.
Thank you.
All right, hey, Ponca, how about a shout out here? You're undefeated.
Yeah! Dog. Believe it.
Back to you, Caleb.
Believe it.
Oh, I love it. They're carrying him off the court. Is this Rudy? Are we watching Rudy? Oh my goodness, what a game. 27 points for Dalton Lamprecht and the victory for the Ponca Indians. Tremendous interview. What a game. Game of the year on NCN. But first, let's take a look at our top plays brought to you by Currency and Elkhorn Valley Bank. We knew it was going to be a good one. On our way in, Ponca and Wynot facing off in a Lewis and Clark Conference clash. Ponca, the number 1 team in Class C2 at 13-0 entering this game, while Wynot 9-3 and a very good team. Big three there from Bevelheimer, but how about Dalton Lamprecht fading off to the left, knocking down that three-pointer. The leading scorer coming into the game, he needed 20 points this game to get to 1,000 points on this season. We'll tell you if he got there or not. Bevelheimer answers back with another three here in the second quarter. As we continue, it's 15-10, Ponca with the lead, and Lamprecht got another one. How about that three? 8-point lead. Ponca is rolling. Looks like the Indians might be climbing away. Not quite yet. Three-pointer from Cook answers right back to a 5-point game. 7-point game at halftime. We head to the third quarter. Ponca with the lead, 24-17. Foxhoven decides to say, hey, I'm going to take over. Puts on his team takeover badge, knocks down a three. 24-23. Bevelheimer, another one, his third of the game, and it extends the Ponca lead to 4. This game was back and forth. 29-23. How about this one? The lead goes to 9 after another three-pointer. That time, it is a tremendous shot from Ben Bodlak. Now how about this one? Answered back from Steinhaus. Back and forth, the threes they go. Wynot is not going down as we head to the fourth quarter. 40-35, Ponca with the lead. Ponca with the lead. Offensive rebound from Foxhoven goes back in. It's a 3-point game. Then Foxhoven pulls up from 3. Got it again. 1-point game with 53 seconds to play in the game in the fourth quarter. How about Heine off the rebound, makes this place explode, gives Wynot a 2-point lead with 16.6. How about this miss? Rebound, back up, good. Deniger ties it, and we're going to overtime. Just got it off. It was close after the review, but he just got it off. 46-46, we're in overtime. The rebound from Schrader, back up and good. Now 50-48, another deep three. It is good for Heine, which gives Wynot that lead, 51-50. We go back to second overtime. The game remained tied, 52 all. Three-pointer is good. It's Foxhoven, 20 points on the game. Dominance, 55-52, and a deep one from Lamprecht. Sealed the deal for the Ponca Indians. 20 points for Lamprecht. He's got over 1,000 points in his career. What a performance, what a game. Ponca exits, and Dalton Lamprecht is fired up. 14-0, the Indians reclaim the number 1 ranking in Class C2. Final score, Ponca 64, Wynot 55, and thank you so much for joining us on News Channel Nebraska. My name is Kalen Debin. Thanks to Connor in the truck, all of our cam operators, and Lou Siefker, my color man. I am putting my Kalen Debin stamp of approval. This was the game of the year, and if you watched it, congratulations. There might not be another one better, but make sure you tune in just in case there is. News Channel Nebraska, have a great night.